Cirricione in the Mark and Brian Green Room. We're sitting with Steve Lukather.
How's it going?
So, you're no stranger to this.
No, man, this is like, God, how have I done this 20 times already?
Have you really?
Over the years, I mean, I've known Mark and Brian since, at least 25 years. I mean, we've been friends, and they used to do it at the Hollywood Palladium. We used to do it with the Tower Power Horn section.
Wow.
When Jeff Picard was still alive, he was doing it with double drums with, at one point, Russ Kunkel, I think.
Wow.
All-star bands, always the greatest experience. And some of the weirdest guests. I have a funny story.
Go ahead.
They had Bobby Sherman on once. And Lee Sklar was playing bass and stuff like that. We had the A band. It was just killer band, right? And Bobby Sherman was like this old 70s, like, heartthrob pop singer. He didn't know who anybody in the band was. And obviously, we're just reading the parts, and we played some of his old 70s bubblegum songs.
Yeah.
And we just ripped it, And he was like, turned around, he goes, wow, you guys are good. Do you want to go on the road? And like collectively, like they would have cost him millions of dollars.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because of the
right.
12-piece band. We all laughed and said, yeah, sure. And then somebody hipped him to who everybody was. And he felt like kind of weird.
Yeah, forget that idea.
But we dug him. But these guys are always putting everybody on, so I love them to death. They've been really supportive of me.
Yeah, what's it like interacting with so many different players and stuff? I mean, you had a bit of a learning curve, or you kind of adapt pretty well to it?
Oh, geez, I know all these guys. And they're all friends. I've worked with them at one point or another,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of anybody that I've never played with. I've never played with Joe Perry, but our kids went to the same school.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we've hung out and we've met. I did the Les Paul tribute with him, but we didn't play together. So tonight will be the first night. I'm looking forward to that.
Right, that should be fun, yeah.
I'm a big fan of those guys. I'm a big fan of everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here, man.
Easy going.
That was hard because I could just play with everybody, and I melt in as my old session guy vibe, I guess, holds over.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I said, it's always something I look forward to, and I'm really glad that they invite me every year.
No, that's great. Well, welcome back. Yeah. 2010 was a pretty busy year for you. You got the band back together, which I know you
bittersweet.
Yeah.
Bittersweet there. Our brother Mike Bacar has ALS, which is a debilitating disease, and we had broken up for about 4 or 5 years or something like that, and 4 years, I think. And the opportunity to get together and do something for him overseas, where we could still do arenas and headline festivals and make some real money, to help him, and just have a couple laughs with the high school guys. All came back. David Page, Steve Picaro, myself, Joseph Williams came back on vocals, and he went to school with us. And Simon Phillips and Nathan East just sitting in on bass.
Okay, great.
And so we went on the road and had a lot of fun. I said, every once in a while we could do this, so we're going to go out and maybe just do a month here during the summer. And I got a new record out. It's coming out February 1st here in the U.S. And then I just came back from a really sold-out tour in Europe for myself. Name of the record's All's Well That Ends Well on Mascot Records, so shameless plug here while I got you.
Yeah, it was a good tour in San Diego.
Yeah, it was great.
Be back out, I think, even in January. You got a New York City date at BB King's.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole other weird project. That's with this band called Toxic Monkey with Bill Evans, who used to play with Miles Davis, and Will Lee, Keith Carlock, who played with Steely Dan and John Mayer, and myself and Steve Weingart. And then I go back out with my band for 2 months in Europe. I come back, go to Japan with Toto for a week, come back with my band, then do Toto in Europe, then my band again. Yeah. I'm basically out all the way through December of next year.
Wow.
I'm blessed, and I had a baby son 4 days ago. Bodhi, you're welcome.
Congratulations.
So that's my 4th kid.
Oh,
I'm now going to gnaw my penis off so that I can not get myself in any more trouble.
So there you go. Very special
53 years
Christmas
old, I got to stop. Yeah, I got a Christmas gift. He's a beautiful boy. Born under extraordinary circumstances, and he's perfectly healthy and great, and I'm very blessed. Thank you, Lord, for that one.
Well, that's great. Good for you. Nice. Is it tough switching gears, going from your band to Toto back, I
used to do it every day as a session musician. In the daytime, I'd be with Aretha Franklin. At night, I'd be playing with, Alice Cooper or something. You know what I mean? I'm just able to turn the switch. And I love all different kinds of music. I'm a fan of all kinds of music. I'm just drawn to it. So it's really easy. To me, it's second nature. I guess maybe for somebody who is just kind of does with their own band and their own music. Yeah. That might be strange for them, but for me, I morph on a daily basis. Right,
and speaking of session music and being a session musician and different types of music, you recently were in the news. Gibson Guitar Company said that your riff to Beat It was one of the top 10 greatest riffs of all time.
I wish I wrote it, although I'd be rich right now. No, that was Michael's riff. I just played. I kind of embellished it and played it. So actually, that was a very strange story how that all got put together. But no, me and the guys in Toto were a big part of the Thriller record, which maybe people don't know. But matter of fact, the song "Human Nature" is basically Toto, written by us and played by us, with Michael singing.
Okay.
But, we were involved. I was doing a lot of Quincy Jones's records then. I was like 23 years old, 24.
Just yesterday.
That's my son's age.
Yeah.
It went by fast.
Yeah.
And I've had a really cool life, and I have to say it's been very interesting.
Yeah.
Never dull.
No, never dull. Michael's obviously been in the news as
actually,
really a lot more since his passing, and now he's got a new record out. What was it like?
I worked on some new tracks that didn't make this record, but I think they have like 7 albums worth of material.
Wow.
But and there's more that I know I played on another track that they don't even know about. I'm not allowed to talk about that one, but I think that's going to be like one of these things. They're going to keep going forever with it.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure if that's a great idea, but like I said, I wish I wrote the Beat It riff, man, and we'd be on my yacht talking about right now. But
it's okay.
But it was fun to play. It's an honor to be a part of something that was so big and will last forever.
Yeah, one of the 10 greatest riffs of the 80s as voted by Gibson, so congratulations.
Thanks. I mean, I'm very flattered.
Yeah, well, you should be. And all's well that ends well, everything you wanted it to be, doing well for you?
Well, it's done great in Europe. It's whaling, man. I've entered top 30 or above in every country, and it's getting 5-star reviews, which I'm not used to, which is pretty fast. It's bittersweet because I've had a pretty sad year, but I'm not going to get all dark and weird and everything. But it's very autobiographical, and I'm very proud of it. I worked really hard on it, and if you get a chance to dig it, please do. It's coming out soon. So
yeah, well, that's great, and you get to play it out next year.
Yeah, I'll be all over the world.
And any other recording plans on the horizon for you?
Oh, geez, no, it's really all. 2011 is going to be a live year.
Yeah.
That's the hard thing about being a new father and being a father. I have 4 kids, from ages 25, 23, 3, and newborn, and that's the hardest part. But the Skype thing really helps. Like you can actually talk to people. We're living in that Star Trek age now, so
yeah. Pretty much.
Even your cell phone was just like a communicator, right? Remember that?
Just
beam me up. No,
that's all we need is the beam me up part, and we're all there.
Boy, I'll tell you what, as much as I get on the airplane to Europe and Asia, because that's really where my bread and butter is, I've gotten used to it to the point where it doesn't even bother me. But I don't understand, in all the years I've been flying since the 70s when I started touring, why we haven't improved getting from the U.S. to Europe or something. Why is it the same planes in the same amount of time?
Yeah.
The Concorde was great. I don't know why they retired it. It was a really small little plane.
I understand it was.
I was on one where the engine blew up, and that was pretty scary. I was just 21 when that happened.
Probably why they did away with it.
Might have been. I don't know. But come on, guys. Come on, all you scientists out there.
It's just a long cylinder, and you get in the same way and out the same way.
Like time travel. I know the government has this. I'm a conspiracy theorist. They have all this stuff, but they're not telling anybody about it.
Who knows? Put it on your Christmas wish list.
Yeah, I'd like to time travel and go back and fix a few things, but hey,
sure.
Wouldn't we all?
Exactly right. And as you break down now for the end of the year, Christmas for you and your family, obviously you've been blessed.
This is the last gig of the year. This one, Mark and Brian. Always great to do it with these guys, and it's always a nice way to end it. I'm just going to chill out, and then I leave January 9th for New York to do this, and then off we go to the races. I'll blink, and I'll be back here next year, I hope.
There you go.
Unless they fire me. I hope they don't.
Yeah, well, that's great. Do you have any gifts that you want special for Christmas? I mean, how could you be now having a newborn?
You know what, man? Honestly, you get older, you don't want material things. I've had all the silly stuff that you could have, and it doesn't really mean much at the end of the day. I want healthy kids. I want peace in my world. I'm going through some personal stuff, and if that gets ironed out, and we can go on as friends, and everything's cool, and babies are cool, older kids are cool, everybody's healthy. That's all I want, man. Peace in the world would be great, but that's everybody asks for that, and so far hasn't worked.
Hopefully someday.
Try to clean up my own backyard, and we'll work from there.
Well, there you go. Well, first things first, you got this show.
Yeah, man.
Good luck with everything.
Right here on show. And dating myself by doing
sounds great listening to the rehearsals.
Hey, it's good fun to play with these guys. All my friends, great musicians.
All right. Well, Steve Lukather, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
All right, take care.
Cheers.